Hi guys, welcome to In My Voice Pod. I'm your host, Roya Awi. You know what it is. You know the vibes. Period. If you guys know that intro, that is from my YouTube when I used to do YouTube. And if you're here watching that, you're a real one because you stuck by me with my rubbish, inconsistent YouTube. But hey, I'm here to stay for this pod, okay? And for the newcomers, thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys stick around. And if you don't, you're missing out. Period. But yeah, anyways, you're probably like, who's this girl with a mic and another girl with a mic? Da, 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 da. First of all, what can we say? I'm here, you know, like I'm doing this. So anyways, yeah, I'm Oriawi. I'm starting a pod. That's about it. So right now we're going to do a get to know me tag. So you guys, you know, we can get to know ourselves and you're not confused about like who this pretty girl on the camera. Yeah. But yeah, let's get started. Okay. Do you want to do the get to know me tag?
Sure.
All right. Okay. So I have someone in the background that's going to be asking me questions and yeah, get to know me. Let's get it.
First question. Name and age.
Okay, so I am Roya Awi. If you know, you know. If you don't know, get to know. Yeah. But no, I'm Roya Awi. But my actual name is Adora. I am 24 years old. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I think, you know, I'm a pre-adult. So yeah, let's get it. Next question.
What's your background?
Okay, a lot of people ask me this question. Like, is it giving... I'm a biracial. I'm joking. But I'm Nigerian. I'm very much Nigerian, fully Nigerian, both parents Nigerian. Grew up in Nigeria, moved to Canada. Yeah, I'm very much Nigerian. It's giving Niger power.
So why'd you start this podcast?
Okay, why did I start this podcast? Oh my God. Thank you for that question. Okay, no, seriously. Why did I start this pod? Okay, first of all, I'm a yapper. I love talking. If you guys know me from my YouTube, I talk a lot. From anything, friends, I talk. I love talking. I like discussing different things, different topics, controversial or not. Mid-air. Yeah, I like talking. So I'm a yapper. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is I feel like most of the pods, I watch a lot of podcasts, very much lifestyle podcasts, nothing serious because my life is already serious enough. I can't. But I watch a lot of podcasts and the podcasts I watch, a lot of them are older. They're in their 30s, which they have a lot of wisdom to give. But I feel like having different perspectives and things are important. And because obviously I'm a little younger, I'm like 24. So I'm in my 20s, very much young 20s. So I think like obviously having those different perspectives is really important and having people talk about things from their point of view. Also, I do live in Canada and we don't have nothing here. We don't have a lot here. And I just feel like, you know, let's start something here, you know, let's have a Canadian podcaster that's doing things that's, you know, changing the game. So I think that's also one of the reasons I started a pod because we're not a lot here, especially people my age, younger, we're not a lot. So, and the last reason is, this is a long story, but I started YouTube, I think 2018, but I wanted to do it when I was in high school. But my mama did not let me. But anyways, my point is I wanted to do YouTube, right? And I wanted to like make all those like Nella Rose videos and da. Fast forward to when podcast became a thing, I'm now realizing that what I actually really wanted was to have a podcast because I like talking. However, at the time, YouTube was not really like that. It was more like beauty videos and all these makeup and vlog. And honestly, I'm not that aesthetic person. Like I'm very like all over the place. I'm not as aesthetic as how YouTube is. And genuinely, I just fell out. Like I just was like, nah, this is not for me. But now podcast is a thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bit of me. Like I am very much a podcast girly. And I think what I really, really wanted to do was podcasting. I just didn't know what it was called. And I was like, yeah, I want to do YouTube, but it's like, it was more podcasting now that I know what it's called. So yeah, those are the 3 reasons I think, I started a pod. And we're going to have a lot to talk about on this pod. And like, you're probably even wondering, what is this pod going to be about? What is it going to be about? It's going to be about a baddie on It's going to be baddie with brains. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. Obviously, I moved to Canada when I was 13. We're going to have an episode on that. Just my life experience, in my early 20s, moving up to 30s, and just things that we go through, man, like at this age, so it's more like just chit chatting, but like with purpose, chit chat, but with purpose, but not too much purpose, because if you want something serious, go somewhere else. But this will be a little bit serious. You know what I mean? Like different topics, But yeah, I'm very much excited for this pod. Are you guys excited? Are you not? Are you not? No? Okay. But anyways, I'm very much excited. But yeah, that's basically the intro. I don't think there's any more questions. Do you have any questions for me that's just random or nah?
Nah.
Okay, so that's all the intro questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. I'm an open book. I would answer. Actually, I'm not. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not going to answer every question, but for the most part, I'm going to answer. Yeah, I'm an open book, kind of. I'll answer most questions, But yeah, let me know if you have any questions that you would like me to talk about. All right, let's move on to what's tea, bestie, where we just talk about random stuff going on in the news, and or may not be in the news, child. Just, girl, we're talking about stuff, So let's get started. Whitney, on her pod, kind of saying like she doesn't want to be a baddie no more or something like that. And people are basically coming for her. So my general question to you guys that are watching this pod is, do we think people should change themselves to get the partner they want? So obviously she was just saying like she wants her partner, which is lock-in, to look at her as a lady or something like that, and not a baddie or something like that. I don't know. But basically she was basically like she wants to become this person that her partner will be like, not take her money, not take his money, da da da. So do you think people should change themselves to get the partner they want? In my personal humble opinion, if I was given a blank statement, I would say no, because honestly, I really do believe the way you start is the way you're going to continue, and it's the way you should continue. So if you start with like, oh, I don't do makeup, I don't do that. Oh, when he now sees you with the makeup, what are you going to do? So I think start how you want to continue. However, I do understand people change, people evolve, but you're not necessarily changing fundamentally who you are. You're just changing because you've matured. You're changing because you become an adult. You're changing maybe because you're more like Christian-like or whatever. You're just changing because of certain beliefs, but not because of you want to get this type of partner. Like, because I feel like if you act like, oh, you're this type of person that only doesn't wear wigs, doesn't like when men spend money on them, bro, you get in there, he will continue not spending money and you'll be crying. Honestly, let me even say something. Actually, I say this to my friends all the time. When people be like, I don't want men to think I'm a gold digger, Me, I really don't care. Like, I'm the type of person is that like, I low-key want you to think it, because it will weed out the ones that don't need to be there. The ones that need to be there, that have the gold, they will come, would they not? So I'm just like, genuinely, I don't necessarily, I would personally obviously not say I'm a gold. I would not say that with my mouth. However, whatever you think, go ahead, boo. Because at the end, I'm not going to be the one that say, oh yeah, I don't like you to do this. I like it too. I like every single thing. I like the nice, bad. I like everything. So if I don't want you to come and think that, oh yeah, this girl is not like, I'm like them. I'm even worse. You get? So I'm just like, I genuinely don't care if you think I'm a good or not. It's when you get to know me that you know, okay, maybe she's not like this, that. Fine, you get to know me and we've built that relationship. But off the top, think the worst. Yeah. But no, seriously, I genuinely think be yourself. Don't, because you're trying to get a partner, you're trying to get someone to like you, like you're going to change yourself and say you're not a baddie. Girl, baddies get the nice husbands too. Like baddies, you know what I mean? Like, and when people even say that baddie, what does baddie even mean? I think baddies get the nice husbands too, and you can get the nice husband. Don't change who you are fundamentally, because it will not end well, because he will be shocked that when he comes to see you in the relationship, or he'll be like, this is not who I thought it was, So don't change yourself. Again, I do understand that people will mature, but be yourself. Be yourself. Don't do that. You know. Yeah. Anyways. All right, let's get into.
Before we get into the next segment, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So she mentioned that she really hasn't been in her Bible as of late, and that's another reason why she wanted to make this change for herself, was to try and get into the Bible. You know, she mentioned reading her Bible more. And so do you think that the backlash is needed if she's mentioning trying to get into her faith more and building that, right? Or trying to become more Christian and change herself that way? But people only heard the fact that she said that she doesn't want to be a baddie anymore, and didn't hear the part that she said she wants to grow in her faith. Yeah. Right?
Okay, so that's a good point. First of all, the clip that went around, obviously people didn't see that part. So I think if you're changing because obviously you're more in your Bible and you're trying to become more God-like, that's fine. However, I think what the problem is, I find a problem with when women, maybe men, but what I know is when women are changing themselves because of a man. That's very different. So just let's say this girl, not Whitney, just a random person meets someone that's Christian and you're just going to change yourself because you're trying to be with this person. That's what I don't like. If you're becoming more Christian and more God, like that's amazing. Like that's, go ahead. Like nobody's telling you not to do that, but do that because you want to and you want to have that relationship with God. But in the clip that went around, she was like, she wants her man to see her like this. She wants her man to, I'm like, but you already have the man. Like, I don't understand why you want him to, like, he should see you how you are. You know what I mean? So I think that's what people were like, why are you trying to change yourself for a man that, first of all, you already have? Two, people should not be changing themselves for a man or for a woman. Like, nobody should change themselves for a partner. I don't think, like, again, if you want to become more feminine, I think that's a little bit different. But you saying, I don't wear, let's say you're trying to get a man that doesn't like makeup and you say, I don't wear makeup. Girl, wear your makeup, beat that face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, beat that face. But yeah, no, if you're changing because you want to have a better relationship with God, that's amazing. Do you, but do it because you want to have a relationship with God, not because of a man, because that man is going to go and come. Come and go, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's get into in my, yours, or our voice, where I just rant about anything or topics that I want to rant about. So, the first thing is women with female deep voice. Now, I think I'm a connoisseur of this. I definitely think, first of all, growing up, a lot of people did tell me I have quite a deep voice for a girl. And was I insecure about it? Not really, but like I just didn't necessarily like to hear myself on video. It's weird because I had a YouTube, but if someone else is playing it, I did not like hearing it. And it's to this day, I kind of do. But first of all, the people that say this are the men that don't have a deep voice, first of all. Because if you have a deep voice, you wouldn't care. Okay? Second of all, it's just like, sorry that I have a deep voice. I don't know. Like, to me, it's just like, okay, I have a deep voice. What do you want me to do? Like, I can't do much about it, you know? And it's just so funny when I see that, because it's like, damn, like, a girl can't be herself. Like, now she's talking so high and it's like, da-da-da. But anyways, if you have a deep voice, I stand with you because we are locked in. I know how you feel, you know? I know how you feel. But, go ahead and be with your deep voice. You will have a man that loves that deep voice. Okay. Yeah. And even if you don't find one, that's okay. Enjoy your deep voice. It's fine. But anyways, my second thing that I want to write about is transitioning back to in office. So a lot of workplaces have started going back to the office like 4 or 5 times a day, and it's just like, haven't we passed the stage? Like, I just feel like you guys want us to transition into those AI, and that's fine. But it's like, guys, please, let's transition. Like, why are we trying to transition back to 5 days? Like, that should not be the norm anymore. Like, why do I have to do 5 days in the office? Like, what am I here for? I'm not here for anything. Like, a hybrid, I think, is the perfect mix, because fully remote, depends on what you do, might not work. But I don't need to be here 5 times a week. Like, we've passed the stage. Come on. Like, you want us to grow and evolve, but you're taking us back. Don't do that. Like, I do not need to be here because first of all, you're not paying for my parking. You're not paying for my gas. You're not paying for all this stuff. And you want me to be. And a lot of people that are older than me be like, oh, we did this before COVID. Da, da, da. Thank you, sir. But, okay, yeah, we did this before COVID, but COVID happened and it's supposed to change us. I'm not trying to go back into work 5 times a day. Come on, like, this is really insane because you're not paying for nothing. Like, I have to wake up And the thing about where I personally work, again, anyways, and where I personally work, it's like the work is past the 9 to 5. The work be going to 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. Okay. And if I'm going into the office, when I get home, I'm tired. I don't want to log back in. But you're making me log back. But if you just let me stay at home, I wouldn't be that tired and I could do more work. But it's like, bruh, I don't want to be here 5 times a week. Like, come on. Like, I don't need to be here. And it's just like, and I think, also, can I actually, let me rant about something else. Corporate really pisses me off in terms of like, so I felt like doctors and they're really important, and they actually, like, if they don't do something, somebody gonna die, you know? But I don't think any corporate job is that important. Like, no, that's serious, not important. That's serious. If something doesn't get done today, everybody's still alive. Nobody's dead. You know? So you telling me to stay up till 11 p.m., 1 a.m.? It's crazy. Nobody's gonna die if this doesn't get solved today. But you people, this corporate, like, honestly, who's that guy that made corporate, like, 8-hour work weeks? What's his name? I forget his name. Anyways, when I catch him, because he's the cause of all my problems. Because why? Like, why? And then you have to go in the office and, like, talk to these people and you know. But I get tired, bro.
So the person that
Alexander, no,
the person that came up with the 8-hour workday was first articulated by Welsh text mill owner.
No, there's a name.
Robert Owen.
Henry Ford.
Robert Owen.
Henry Ford.
Robert Owen.
No, nigga, it's Henry Ford.
Robert Owen in the early 19th century.
So what? Henry Ford, right? Henry Ford, 8 work week. Henry Ford. I'm pretty sure he's the one that did it. That's the person I was looking for.
He popularized the 40-hour work week after he discovered through his research the working more yielded a small increase.
Okay, well, I guess that's the person I was trying to figure out. Henry Ford popularized it. But when I catch him, because why? That's another thing. I think, honestly, again, the world is evolving. Like, literally all workplaces are going into this AI data. I think we need to fight for a 4-day work week to be the norm. Like, guys, like, there's no way this 5-day work week is, like, should be a thing anymore. Like, 4 days? Perfect. 4 and 3. Like, you guys are still getting most of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? I can't do... Guys, watch this pod. I can't do corporate for the next freaking 30 years. I can't. Please. Because I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. And I just started. But anyways, I'm tired of this rant before they come and carry me. But anyways, yeah. All right. Okay, the next segment of the show. Oh my gosh, it feels like I'm going so fast.
Before we go into the next segment, I want to bring it back to when you talked about the deep voice. So there was an episode in one of those Pop the Balloon shows. I forgot which episode it was.
Yeah.
Right? And this lady came in. Nice lady, you know, attractive person.
What?
Attractive person to the men that were there. They all said she was attractive.
Yeah.
But it was the moment that she spoke and they all popped the balloons.
Yeah. They're childish. They are very much. First of all, she was a Nigerian girl, so I loved her. But she does have a female deep voice. I don't think it's that deep, like a guy's voice, for them to pop it. Like, they are childish, child. Like, first of all, because do you think they should have popped it?
No, I honestly don't think they should have popped it.
I think no. Anyways, yeah, like I just feel like I don't have to say this because I feel like men will flip it and be like, oh, when there's a short man, hey, but that's a little bit different because.
Okay, so since you're ranting about what men would say, so then ranting, there's always an argument going on online about whether, like, when they say grow or be taller, women say be taller, men say, oh, your weight. Yeah.
Oh.
Men would say, what about your weight?
Okay,
you think they're equal?
Weight you can change.
Yeah. Weight you can change. So my question is, why do women get offended?
I don't think women get offended. Like, for the most part, it depends. Like, I feel like it depends. If it's just well, I don't even want to get into this topic, child. But I don't think women get it. I don't know. Maybe they do, but I think sometimes men can just be annoying, child. Like, first of all, why are you even engaging with me, bruv? Like, go work somewhere else. Go away. Like, why you leave me alone? But in terms of when women say like, oh, just grow, haha, we're just joking. Like, oh my gosh, like take a joke. Like, you know what I mean? And like the women that have deep voices, I love y'all. And the men are childish. I have a double standard. But hey, I'm a woman. I should have a double standard for my people.
So what's the minimum height you require your man to be?
6'4". 6'4". Because I'm a tall girl, okay? I'm a very tall. Okay, I'm not a very tall.
How tall are you?
I'm a tall girl. But
let the viewers know.
I'm a tall girl. You don't gotta know. But my minimum height is 6'4". Anything less, I'm not once. But shout out to the short kings though. But that's the thing. The thing is that when men even say like, oh, it's because you're trying to get the women that don't want you. There's a lot of women that want you, that you can get. They will try and get the ones that don't want you. Go out and get the one that wants you. And the one that wants you is your height or shorter. You will find her. Leave me alone. I don't want to. And I think it's fair. I do understand low-key, the girls that are short and say, oh, I want a tall girl. I want to go to 6'6". I'm not saying don't want what you want to, but come on. Like, girl, you ain't even gonna know the difference between someone that's 6'3" and 6'6". Don't do that. Like, you're all gonna be looking like this. But no, I feel like for tall girls, they should want a tall guy. Like, that's it. Like, and for the short kings, get your short woman. Thank you. Bye. Anyways, hey, please don't come for me. It was just banter, please. Thank you. I'm just kidding. Okay. Next segment is off the cuff. Is where there's a segment that, you know, is not necessarily going to be consistent on the show. It can be random things. It can be games. It can be dilemmas. It can be whatever I want it to be. But for this week, it's going to be dilemmas. Because I think I give pretty good advice. My friends be saying, oh, girl, you give good advice. They don't say that. But I think I give pretty good advice. Like, I'm a logical thinker. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So I think I have 2 dilemmas here. Or 3. I might just read only 2 of them because, girl, I don't want to do 3 of them. So, okay, first one. The title. Also, sorry, I got these dilemmas from Reddit because I'm just starting. Nobody sent me dilemmas. But if you do want to send me your dilemmas, literally let me know, girl. I love these things. I'm gonna give you my opinion. So let me know in the comments and I'll set that up. Yeah. I'm ready, you know. But if not, then I'll just keep getting dilemmas from Reddit because people are going through some stuff and, you know, I can give some advice. So yeah. The first one is titled, My 23 male partner is always putting his 26 female sister who has a 28 male partner and 2 female girls first. Advice. So basically her partner is always putting his sister first, basically. So she said, my boyfriend is always being a dad to his nieces and I can always sense their dad being upset because his sister always asks my boyfriend to help her. And I get it. They grew up together. They're very close. But I feel like I'm always in the way of something. We've gone, hey, this girl did not use commas and like punctuation. But anyways, where did I stop? But I feel like I'm always in the way of something. We've gone on a few trips and my boyfriend's mom is always telling him to help his sister, but the dad is there helping her. This makes me very upset because I feel like he's putting his family first and we've been together for 5 years and they're always bossing my boyfriend around, telling him go do this, go do that when I'm around at his house. So he's always up everywhere trying to help everyone. And I feel lonely even though I'm there. Cool. First of all, this your guy. But okay, no, seriously. It depends. You guys are 23 and so you guys are 23. So it's kind of, you guys are a bit older. Okay. I would say, girl, I'm joking. Don't break up. I would say, first of all, genuinely, if you think this is your husband, like, okay, because if there's other stuff that's going, girl, break up. Genuinely, like, it's not, you don't need to try and figure this out at this young age. Like, I'm such a huge believer. If something is not serving you, go. Especially if you're really young. You do not need to fight for a relationship at freaking 20. Like, come on. You know what I mean? If it's not serving you. However, if you do believe this person's your husband and you're like, I want to be with this person. I would say, honestly, just have a conversation with him. Say, hey, so you see the way you're doing when you're home? I'm joking. But no, seriously, you say, hey, like basically just tell him like, hey, I feel really lonely when I'm around your family because this happens and it seems like da 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 da. I feel like someone that truly, truly loves you, you will take that in and be like, hey, okay, maybe I can not say that you can't help your family, because I do really also like someone that loves helping their family. However, if they're always calling you from your own house when she has a husband, tell him, maybe you should tell them, oh, I'll talk to your husband, maybe he can help you with this or that. Just try and like not deflect, what's the word, try and like delegate to the husband, you know what I mean? Every time they call you up, say, I'm gonna tell your husband, you need to tell your husband, you know what I mean? So no, I just have a conversation with him and see if it changes. If it doesn't, then hey, because some men will be like, oh, that's my family, I knew them before I knew you. Oh, shut up, leave, then leave. Because if he doesn't want it, because I genuinely believe if someone wants to change and if they love you, they will change, in terms of like if it's affecting your relationship, you know what I mean? Like not just change because always do it, but I mean if it's affecting your relationship, they will adjust, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying he shouldn't help his sister at all, but come on, you need to cut back. There's no way they can be calling you from your own house when she has a husband. So girl, talk to him. People don't talk these days. Talk to your partner. Yeah.
I got a juicy one that I just found that I kind of want to ask you.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, nothing crazy, eh?
No. It's not crazy. So a bride refuses to invite her brother-in-law who cheated, causing family drama over a wedding guest list. What do you think should happen? Basically, so her brother-in-law cheated on her sister, her sister, and now the sister, like she's getting married and she doesn't want to invite the brother-in-law because of what happened.
Oh, I get. Okay. Who? Lord, Father God, what you gonna do? Okay, you don't want to invite your brother because your sister. Would I tell my sister? Yes, I would 100% honestly tell my sister. And I would explain, hey, this, like, first of all, I don't know why you haven't told your sister, like, hey, I saw this guy doing this. What? Like, I'm not judging, because at the end of the day, I do think in a marriage, and when people are married, you can't judge them on what they, even if that's your sister, you can't judge your sister for doing what she wants to do. Let's say she stays. Like, I don't believe necessarily in judging her, but I will tell her, and I'll be like, I am not inviting him for this reason. You can come, but he can't come. But I would honestly just tell my sister, because this is your sister. This is not even just a friend, because a friend maybe is a bit like, and maybe you're not that close with your sister. I mean, I hope you are. That's all. Like, if you're not close with her, then don't invite both of them. But if you're close with her, just tell her, like, literally, I saw this. And I'm not judging both of you. Like, whatever you would decide, I really support you, but I just don't feel comfortable inviting him to my wedding. And I hope she can understand. I would understand if someone told me that. And I would just be like, damn. But yeah, I'll understand. So that's what I would say. I'll just say, talk to your sister, tell her what happened, tell her why you ain't inviting. I'm joking. But yeah, okay. Yeah.
I got one more.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I know you, and I feel like I know how you react to this one. I feel like this one might get a little reaction from you. Okay. Because I know how you believe.
How do you know?
How? Because I'm the director, so.
Oh, period.
But
period.
Yeah. So a guy owns his apartment and invites his girlfriend to move in. He asks her to contribute to rent and utilities to help with upkeep and property tax. She accuses him of being greedy since he doesn't pay a mortgage. So obviously people on Reddit are arguing that the shared expenses are fair, whilst other things that he's profiting off of his girlfriend. So do you think that the girlfriend's in the right to be angry at him for asking him to pay for the rent? Basically? So
he invited her to come and live with him.
Yeah.
And he's saying she should pay bills, basically.
Basically, yeah.
First of all, I'm a Nigerian woman. This can happen with me. I'm a very much Nigerian. Like, okay, no, seriously, in this day and age, come, you invited me. You told me to come and live with you. I didn't say nothing. You said, come and there's a boyfriend. Oh, it's not even husband.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Her too. Why did she move in? Why did you move in? Why? But no, seriously, now that you've moved in, I'm going to be like, yeah, he's greedy because you literally told me to move here. First of all, I've moved. And then, because before I moved here, you were doing all this. You were fine with the bills, right? No? Yeah. So why is it now that I've moved in, you want to tell me to come and pay the bills? Don't piss me off. No, seriously. Yeah, he's greedy. I agree with her. She's not an asshole. I agree. He's greedy. And if he was not ready to continue the bills, whatever, like, why did you tell her to move in? Like, be for real. Don't piss me off. That's crazy. Yeah, no. He is greedy. He should. In fact, that would even cause me to break. I'm sorry, that is even pissing me off. I'm gonna break up with him because you asked me to move in here and then you have the effort, the guts to come and ask me to pay. I'm not even necessarily saying that she shouldn't pay. That's not what I'm saying. Because if she genuinely felt like, oh, let me just help this guy out. But that should be her feeling, not necessarily you telling me to do. Because now because that's the thing about me. When you tell me to do something, then I want to do it. I don't want to do it because you've told me. But no, if she genuinely just wanted out of her heart, she wanted to do it, great. Well, now that you told me something that you were doing before, you want to just take my money. And if you want to take my money, because my money is mine and your money is yours. I'm sorry, your money is mine. Sorry, your money is ours. But no, he's greedy. She's not the asshole. Girl power, period. Okay, last one. Let's get to the last dilemma.
Last one. So a woman gets a big raise and due to past issues with the husband controlling their finances, considers keeping the extra income to herself. She justifies it as a way to have financial freedom, right? People are now torn between whether agreeing with her to the financial independency, or some are saying that it's also a breach of their marital.
So she got a raise.
Marital. Oh, I can't say
marital.
the word.
Yeah.
Marital trust.
She got a raise. So her husband knew what she was making before.
Yeah, he knows what she was making before. Yeah,
but he doesn't know she got a raise. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
This reminds me. If you guys watch I Said What I Said, this reminds me of that dilemma where the woman was hiding her money the woman was hiding that she owned the house or something like that. But yeah, that dilemma was funny. But yeah, I agree with. I do. Okay, let me honestly be honest, because I told you I'm a logical thinker. I do think it's kind of a breach of the marriage, because if it was flipped, I would be like, why are you hiding that from me? I do agree with that. However, given how men have been in the past and history of men, actually, no, I do agree that she shouldn't hide it. However, how do I say this? I personally might not tell you exactly what I'm making, and I might not tell you that I'm saving this money for rainy day or whatever that comes. However, I will tell you a range. Now, I just feel like she could have said, oh, I got a raise about within this range, and that's fine. And that's just because I'm a woman. I'm sorry. This is double standard, because please, I just have my reasons. And yeah, I just feel like, yes, it is a breach. She should have told her husband that, hey, I got a raise. Because again, this is a husband. You're supposed to build together. Just build together. And that's just what I think marriage should be. But would I tell him exactly do I think she should tell him exactly what she got or even what she was making? No. But those kind of conversations you're supposed to tell them. So yeah, she's kind of like, girl, why didn't you tell him? But like, don't tell him exactly what's happening. But what's the double standard for me is, they're gonna clown me, but he must tell me what he's making, But no, I think she should have just told her man, hey girl, guess who got a raise? Me. If he asks how much, mind your business. And no, but she should have told him. But that's about it. Like, I don't know.
But so it says that he controls the finances of the family.
I don't get it.
So that means basically like he's paying the bills and he's doing all these things. Like, so I guess he kind of pulls the money together, right? And he's the one that basically makes the payments. Like he pulls the money together, like both his income, her income.
But the one you prepare, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily. I think that's so. She should have told him, yes, I got a raise, but it's like, I'm using this money for something new. I'm like, okay, now it's different now, because she doesn't want to tell him because she's it depends. To me, honestly, it really depends on how much of a raise it was. If it was a huge raise, I think you should have told him, because that could help you guys financially. But if it's like freaking, it's not that much, girl, I'm gonna keep that quiet.
So you don't think it's controlling that he's basically the only person controlling?
No, that's a different dilemma. That's a different dilemma. I do think like, well, why is he the only one controlling the finances? But I don't think that was the aim of this dilemma. She was just kind of asking that should she have told him about the raise, basically. So no, I do agree. That's a different dilemma. And it's like, girl, I'm not getting to that right now. But she should have told him, depending on how much the raise I think was. Like, if the raise was huge, come on, that could help you guys get a better house. That could help you guys, But if it's something low change or something, We were doing fine before, so don't need to tell you. But no, yeah, no. Anyways, those are really funny dilemmas. Not you getting involved, director.
You know,
You trying to take over my show?
Just trying to help.
I'm joking. Anyways, that was episode 1 of In My Voice. Let me know what you guys think. I had so much fun. I could talk for days, but I have to cut it short because I know you people, Gen Zs, are not, their attention span is not here, so I have to do it short. But let me know if you guys enjoyed it. That obviously encouraged me to keep going. You know, make sure if you're listening on Spotify or any podcast platforms, you give it 5 stars. And if you want to give it anything less than 5 stars, I swear to God, I'm joking. If you want to give it anything less than 5 stars, please don't. Like, I'm just starting. Like, don't be a hater. Give it 5 stars. But if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share. That would be really great. You know, let's stand for Black people in Canada doing stuff. Yeah, love you guys. Leave you guys, and bye.